I'm recording part 4 to the story. I would normally do the recording software, but due to the recent bugs with that, and I need to double check the sound audio to see if I can start using it again. Because recently my mic's been glitching out. But yeah, it hasn't been fun. Last one was just in a hurry and I couldn't do much else. But yeah, this is going to be part 4, right? Or is it 3? Oh, I can't check. Hopefully I don't mess up the words and such. Where is it? Well, I have it open now, but I'm looking for where I last left off. Since I'm using the base YouTube app, I can't pause it. Or else I would. So currently, we are on the conversion in between, or right on the beginning of page 8. While everyone started eating, Brad started a different conversation with the group by saying, "So, Mason, do you like any girl in particular? With only the guidance of darkness upon me most of the time I'm alone," Mason replied. "Well, if a girl has an interest in you, and if you start dating, maybe there would be a camera item in this world." Don't ask me why they did that. "So you can take pictures of every moment that is best," Brad said as he was thinking about his girlfriend, about who his girlfriend would be, if he will ever find one. Instead, Brad kept eating his food, and he was somewhat staring at Galena at the same time. Galena is so beautiful, though. Even if I met her only for a day, we barely even talked. Brad thought. Brad finished eating his beef stew and said, "That was delicious." The waitress walked over and said, "Is everything okay for you? For you guys?" Everyone nodded their heads. Yes. Ignata and Galena finished eating their salads a little bit afterwards. "Everyone ready to leave?" Brad asked to the group. I don't know why he puts the "to the group" afterwards. That keeps stumbling me. "Let's go," Mason affirmed. Brad went up to the front counter to pay for the food everyone ate. The cashier registered the price for all the food items the group had. It will come out to $15, the cashier said. Brad handed the cashier the money and The cashier said, "Thank you. I hope you come again soon." Everyone left the restaurant, and Brad said, I'm stuffed." "That was some good food," Yelena said. I completely failed there. Anyways, at least it's still we're still bright and sunny out here, Ignata said. "I think we got a bit sidetracked with our quest," Mason said. "I guess turn of events can change what's gonna happen next. Let's head back to the fields and and go to the woodpine forest," Brad said. "If we ever get the chance, there is a beach area southwest of Woodpine. It would make a perfect vacation spot," Ignata said. That would sound nice. If we ever get tired in a big fight or something," Brad said. Everyone went back out to the fields, and they approached to the forest entrance. I have a feeling that this forest is gloomy." Mason felt a slight bit of darkness from the forest. "I sense some fairies." I hardly ever see that. Hardly ever see that spelled, so sorry. "They could be in danger," Ignata explained. Yeah, I always mess up with that word, okay? "It would be only the bandits coming here. But I didn't expect to see darkness in here," Brad said. "I feel a force nearby the same force. What? I feel a force nearby the same force that dusk gives off." That doesn't sound very grammary. "And consistent source of darkness," Mason exclaimed. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. The group was walking cautiously along the path of the forest, but they didn't see the darkness nearby. "I hear something," Galena said as the group went behind a tree. Mason used the magnifiers on his mask to see what was going on. "I see a group of people with boxes. Could this be the supplies that the town leader was just talking about?" Mason wondered. "What are the bandits doing with them?" Brad asked. "I don't know, but if any further action is taken, something bad could happen." Galena was worried about the situation. "Might as well," Brad said as he and the rest of the group was walking towards the group of bandits. Brad and Galena crouched and tried sneaking up while Ignata found a good spot to ambush them from afar, and Mason climbed into the trees, putting his dexterity and stealth to use. "Why does the boss want all these? Why does the boss want all these supplies?" "All it is some magical..." That I'm not saying that word. I thought that wouldn't appear on this. My friend put a PG disclosure, so I never thought that would appear on here. Anyways, none of us know how to use magic, and he sure doesn't. And he sure doesn't, a short bandit said. Well, maybe he's gonna sell it. You could get a nice price for all this stuff, a well-built bandit said as he put down a crate. He couldn't be selling it. He goes into that weird house with a full crate and comes out with an empty one, the short bandit says. In that moment, Brad and Galena sneak attack and crit them, killing both of them separately in a single blow. Strange, I expected more bandits than just two, Brad said as they all reunited. Well, I think I can answer that one, as I was in the trees and noticed a smoke window on the house that the boss and and that's not me saying that. Where'd it go? That the boss, and good job, friend. The walls and the floor are covered from top to bottom with blood and dead bandits also. That's where the dark power is radiating from. So I feel some sacrifices were and are happening in that place, Mason said in a flat, killer-like tone. A shrine to me is in there, but it has been corrupted and twisted into something evil. The boss is using it to be immortal. Mason, you must absorb the dark energy of this shrine to stop it, Dusk said. Mason and Ignata just stared at each other in horror. If something can corrupt darkness itself, it has to have immense power, Ignata said. What are you talking about, Ignata? Brad asked. No time to explain, but if we can get Mason close to the shrine there, we can kill the boss, Ignata said. Wait, what are you saying? Brad demanded. What she is saying is that I must absorb the dark energy and control it. If I do, I will gain power and the boss will be killable, Mason retorted. And if you can't control it, Galena asked, I will lose myself to the darkness, and you will have to kill me. There's no other way to do this. So, are you ready or not? Mason said grimly. We're ready, Mason, Brad said with a smile. Brad went to the front of the house and kicked the door in. Oh, hello. So my master wasn't lying. People are gonna try to kill me today. Why? Oh, wait. Well, you are the ones who will die! The bandit leader laughed. Ah, 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 ah.